I'm here at the 6th Global WOPS Congress with Animesh Kumar, the head of United Nations Bonn Office for Disaster Risk Reduction. Animesh, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the Congress. I have a few questions for you. We'll be doing a short interview. Let's just get straight into it. So the first one, water and sanitation systems are among the most vulnerable to climate-related disasters. What approaches or strategies have you seen proven to be the most effective in making these essential services more resilient before, during, and after crises?
Yeah, we know that water-related disasters constitute around 90% of all the disaster impacts in the world. So there are some proven mechanisms that we have had some good practices about. So for example, on a more long-term pre-disaster phase, we have been talking about investing into critical infrastructure to make it more resilient. We have enough evidence that every dollar spent in infrastructure resilience gives a return of $4. And that really helps in terms of ensuring that the basic social services like water supply, sanitation supply is not disrupted when the disasters actually strike. But more closer to the disasters in the preparatory stage, the early warning systems have proven to be very, very effective. We have evidence again here that an early warning with 24 hours of advance notice can save costs in recovery and reconstruction by 30%. We know that within water-related disasters, majority of the disasters are caused by either excess of water or deficit of water. And if these two monitoring mechanisms are established for monitoring excess and deficit, we can actually have very robust early warning systems. And finally, if a disaster unfortunately strikes, then we need to ensure that there is enough pre-arranged financing available so that liquidity or fiscal space are not a constraint for early recovery. And these are small things, but they actually give a lot of leverage in terms of ensuring resilience is built up.
No, most definitely. And I think you mentioned small things, but absolutely not. I mean, one of the themes of our Congress this year is innovation. And this is exactly the kind of things we're talking about, discussing, trying to bolster dialogue on. So yeah, that was super insightful. Thank you so much. Now, the next question. The Congress also emphasizes the importance of enabling environments for utilities. What policy, governance, or financing measures do you believe are needed to embed disaster resilience as a core part of utility management and investment planning?
Yeah. One of the key things which we face has been a bit of a challenge is to have good data. If we don't know our risks well, we cannot manage them. And hence, given the fact that if 90% of the disasters are constituted by water-related hazards, then we need to have the right data. We not only need to have the right data, but also more granular, localized, disaggregated data to better understand the vulnerabilities and hence take the right action. So investing better in data is a key enabler for everything we do following after. But one of the other challenges we have also seen where more work needs to be done is to ensure there is coherence in policy.
Yeah.
Water is not a sector, it's a system. And it cuts across many sectors, it cuts across disaster risk reduction and climate action domains. But we have different policies governing these domains. But the landing spot of these policy regimes is very common at the local level. So it's very important that we enhance policy coherence as well through more integrated planning to ensure that the robustness of the systems is further enhanced through better capacity.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think those are the exact kind of conversations that we're trying to encourage and have here today. And before you go, any final last words you'd like to promote as a nice goodbye?
Yeah, we are left with just 5 years to go before the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, the Sendai framework, will conclude. And we are 2 weeks from now, the COP30 is starting in Belém. And it's very important that we look beyond the larger policy goals and look to the needs of the community and see what makes them more resilient. And water systems do provide a very strong basis to do so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, resilience starts in community. So,
Exactly.
yeah, it was really great speaking with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you. Enjoy the rest of the Congress.